Hello guys, I'm Samantha, and today we have a tutorial for beginners on pocket option. But before we start, I'd like to remind you that if you're interested in joining to my VIP Telegram group where I share all my trades, you can text me directly on Telegram, so I personally answer you and add you to my private group with signals. Please don't forget that there is a limit of just 100 people, so you need to be quick to get there. Today we have a tutorial for beginners on the site pocket option. As you can see, when you come and so we follow the link and register it, and your site opens and there is a random currency pair, a chart, a bunch of buttons, and it's unclear what to do. But don't worry, I'll explain everything. Let's start from the left side. Click here and choose either just trading or icon forex. I do not recommend trading bots, they are strange. You can immediately switch to demo accounts, and here is the history of your transactions. Next we have finances, deposits, withdrawals, history, cashbacks, promo codes, and so on. So your profile, I will not go to mine so as not to show the link because my account is available in a closed group. You can copy my signals, but for this you need to register using the link and I will give you my ID. So here we have currency pairs without the EFC mark. Click the asterisk, we click here and they are added to the top menu. So I can quickly switch between currency pairs and see all their percentages and so on. So let me add them. This is what you should do first of all by going to the pocket option website, adding currency pairs. So great, it's completely closed, which is now impossible to track. And anyway, it's USD to the Chinese currency, for example. It is closed. It will be displayed here, but you will not be able to log in. As you understand, you can scroll through these pairs in different ways. There is information from the chart, but I do not pay attention to it because it is impossible to understand. The main task is the percentage of payments. If I trade $100 here with a payout percentage of 24%, then I'll get $24. It's very little. I don't trade like that. So from 70%, sometimes you can trade if there is nothing interesting. Sometimes there are 91% payouts. This is the maximum percentage. Now we have set up currency pairs depending on what you want to use next. We need to set up a chart. There are 4 types of charts here. This is a line, bars and candles, and they're just candles. So this is the main chart with technical analysis. This is the best chart. If you look at the stock exchanges from the news, the main chart that is used is candlesticks. So we figured out the types of charts. We choose candlesticks. Then we have a time frame. This is the time of the candle update. Now there is 1 minute and our candle is completely updated. That is, appears in 1 minute. We can change. We can make candles for 5 seconds. Here comes the timer. I think it's clear. By the way, I think that everything below 1 minute cannot be analyzed. There are also some additional settings. I have all the ticks, but you can turn them off. The most important thing is to turn on and off the candle timer. It shows the time up to a second. You can also change colors, but it doesn't make sense. It may suit people who are colorblind and they don't distinguish green from red. We have disassembled 2 tabs. Now the indicators tab. Here all the indicators available on the side pocket option. We are slowly dismantling them. If you are a beginner, then watch other videos about indicators. They're here. You can also add them to favorites and click here. Here are all the indicators that are with a star. The next tab is our tools with which we can put lines on the chart. I mainly use a horizontal line, a segment. You can use a trend line and you can increase and decrease them. There is such tools if you do not want to miss a certain moment and want to trade at some level. When you scroll through currency pairs, the line can help you find the moment for a deal. You can click this line and backspace. Let's go further. There is social trading here and I don't use it. This is a straight added option on the pocket option website. Our schedule is divided and you can add up to this option. That is, there are many options, but it is greatly compressed. So if you use some kind of indicator and you need a lot of different types of tracking, then you can use it. Now let's go back and go to the right side and see what is here. Here are all our deals. If we open a deal, it will be displayed on the right in this window. Also, all closed transactions are saved to the list. So next, the signals that the bot gives, but if you want a video about how the bot gives signals, then write in the comments, but I immediately say that it will be either on a demo account or transactions for just $1. Social trading. You can connect to the profiles of other traders, so express trades, but it's better not to use it. This is such a function. Who wants to press the buttons to go in tournaments and held here? Deferred transaction and head keys. There's nothing else interesting. You can make a website on full screen. Okay, so now we have this column here. Time is running out here, and we can make transactions for 4 hours and most, and at least for 5 seconds on pocket option. For me, the minimum is 1 minute. The rest is like a casino. Now managing our bids. That is, we trade dependent on the balance. So that is, we trade 1% of the deposit. That is, we trade from $50. You can trade both 49 and 48 and so on without any difference. You can trade everything at once. Another of the available options is to change the percentage of the deposit. For example, 0.002 is offered here, but I put 1%. It is more convenient, and we will have $50 on the trade. So additional information on the currency pair. In the case of a profit of 33% and a rate of 1% of the $50 deposit, our profit will be 16.50. Well, I advise you to trade dollars here so that you don't accidentally get lost in numbers. Money management is an important factor, and here we choose the deal up or down. All we have left is to open a trade up or down and see what it looks like. So let's find a currency pair, for example. Let's take a quick look at currency pairs and see what's going on in the market. We'll find a pair where there will be a payout percentage of 70 or more. Here is a positive trend for increase, and there are 2 red candles. We're seeing that signal reversal. Here we see a downward trend entering the hourly time frame. So let's trade $50, and we say that in the next minute price will go lower from the level from which we will trade. So from this level, the next minute the candle will close lower. Our transaction is displayed in the transactions tab, and our currency pair is displayed. When we are in the black, it is green and shows how much we have earned, and when it is shown at 0, it will close with a refund. This is when the deal closes at the same level when we said, but if at least a little higher when we lose the entire amount. Now we have a deal in the black with 18 seconds left before closing, so now it is in the negative, but we're waiting. It's okay, another 6 seconds. Okay, $13.8 is at stake. All the information is shown, and as a result we have plus $88 on the balance, and also this transaction is now displayed in closed. Okay, just like that, that's it, and thanks for watching.